Beautiful female magician performing in failure, immediately surrounded by cannibal fish. The viewer was dumbfounded. Hi guys, I'm Boom Review Movies. Today I want to tell a story about debunking magic. Magicians are indispensable for magicians. The main character group are 4 famous magic masters in the industry. We introduce them one by one. Handsome first. He's the best at close-up poker magic. Handsome appearance, mysterious career, can often win the hearts of female fans. Handsome, he asked female fans to choose cards and keep them in mind, then turned around. Cards appeared on the building not far away. The handsome guy's mind-reading incense is simply a girl's pickpocket. The second person in the hat is the master of hypnosis and thought reading. He was interacting with a couple at that time. The hypnotized wife could not move. One glance he can tell which girl the husband is dealing with. From there, receive a large sum of money. The more magical it is, he just needs one move to make the couple forget everything that just happened. Third blonde magician brother is using thought to bend the spoon. While onlookers were cheering on the performance, a man wearing glasses exposes his hoax scam and win $100. Unexpectedly, his wallet and watch were also flying. It turns out magic is just a blindfold game. The blonde brother's third hand is real. The last one is a heavyweight player. Beauty magician, extremely beautiful. On stage, a beautiful girl is preparing to perform the escape technique. The limbs were locked and fell into the water bath. At first everything went extremely well, but with 10 seconds remaining, her ankles were stuck. After struggling, the beautiful girl jumped out of the water monkey. The piranha above directly bounced back towards her. The water tank suddenly turned red of blood. While everyone assumed her performance was a failure, she suddenly appeared in the crowd unharmed. Immediately drove everyone crazy for her. The 4 magicians seem to have no relationship. They both receive a tarot card without appointment. They are gathered by a mysterious person. Here people have found blueprints for a magic show. Extremely unusual scale and complexity. At this moment aroused interest in 4 people. A year later 4 people appeared on stage in Las Vegas. They will perform an unprecedented magic show. Bank robbery at the scene. In front of everyone as clear as day. How to circumvent the bank security system here. 4 people randomly selected a lucky audience at the scene. According to the choice of the man dressed in white, a magician in America wants to rob a bank in Paris. They wear a helmet for the man in white. Stubbornly that might get him straight inside the Parisian bank. When you open the switch, the man in white immediately disappeared. Reappearing in front of him was a pile of cash. The image was then passed on to the scene through the helmet. Follow the instructions of 4 people. The man in a white shirt threw the signed card and ticket stub into the pile of money. Pressing the button on the helmet, the banknote is immediately sucked into the air vent. For a while, the entire auditorium poured money. Whoever doesn't pick up money is a fool. Except for an old black man. The black fool is an expert at exposing all magic tricks. He pledged to undo the trick in order to gain fame. To him some notes were not as important as undermining the magic of the 4 of them. At the same time, Paris banker discovered €3.5 million flew without wings. Only cards and ticket stubs remain at the scene. They actually robbed the bank in front of everyone's eyes. The 4 magicians in the cheering finished the performance perfectly. Money is gone. Paris bank can only warn the police. The next day, police Hulk and his aides arrested 4 people for questioning. But suffering there is no direct evidence that the 4 of them robbed the bank. The police can only release the 4 of them. The quick-witted Hulk seeks help from the old black man. The black old man returned to the magic show to expose it. The first random choice, he says, is wrong. The 4 of them soon picked up the one dressed in white and step-by-step hypnotize him. The so-called traversing device is just a cover. Downstage, they cloned a Paris bank vault. The man in white when crossing space is falling down. That the Paris bank was actually robbed. The 4 of them have pre-arranged. Hypnotize the carrier to arrive, a cup of paint tiger design, transport special fake banknotes in. After being burned, this counterfeit money leaves no trace. After the show, the 4 of them became famous. They're about to play a bigger game. So the second show begins. They ask the audience to write down the balance placed in front of the forehead, at the same time invite sponsors to the stage. Then, they scammed from $140 million big account. Divided into account by each audience on the hall. At first the stupid sponsor even thought this was just a show. But the audience in the stands actually got the notice. This made the stupid sponsor white of heartache. After the end, the 4 of them fled. But the stupid donor was scammed $140 million without heart, also sought out the black chicken, hoping he could help him get his revenge. The other side, 4 people for fleeing police pursuit. Leaving his blonde brother, the remaining 3 people left the base. The Hulk and the blonde had a mortal chase. The blonde brother was driven to no way out. There was a car accident on the bridge, unfortunately lost his life. At this time an insurance company. The safe containing 500 million cash suddenly disappeared. It turned out that after a police officer was hypnotized, the safe was moved to the wrong location. But luckily Hulk caught up to the safe. So he planned to do everything. Follow the safe to find the other three's hiding places and catch them all. However, after arriving, he found out that the old black man was so near. Also said Hulk was played by them. I do not believe. Open the safe. Discovered inside are full of bubble toys, $500 million and fly again without wings. At that time 3 magicians. The last show begins. Spectators on the ground are very excited, hunting the magician. Not just because of their great magic tricks, but there are also unintended rewards falling from the sky when the Hulk is about to catch the 3 of them. All 3 jumped from above, turned into banknotes and disappeared without a trace. But this time it was a counterfeit note with portraits of the 3 of them printed. Here is the master of Photoshop. 500 million in cash disappeared, neatly appeared on the black old man's car. Now he jumped into the yellow river, nor did he wash away his sins. The black old man who was taken to prison did not give a damn. He exposes the tricks of the 3 of them to the Hulk. In fact, the safe is always in its original position. Magicians use the principle of mirrors to blind people. But in the end he took the safe. Is the fake blonde brother who died earlier. But one thing the old black man forever didn't think he knew was, why did these people not take the money but chose to harm himself? It was at the moment when the old man turned his head, but discovers that Hulk has come out of the prison cell. Is the Hulk also a magician? The old black man could not believe it. Now it's time for Hulk to expose the black man. It turns out that the mystic who gathered the 4 of them was the Hulk, and his purpose in doing this is to avenge his father. Hulk's father was once a great magician. But because the black old man disobeyed the rules, he revealed the secret, and using poor quality insurance company props, made his father in an escape act but accidentally died. But the stupid investment old man's insurance company refused to pay compensation. Bank in Paris is because it keeps relevant documents. Become a great accomplice. These people can't escape a little. Pay for everything they do. Finally, the Hulk meets with the 4 magicians. The special effects of this movie are great. If the magician is so good, so does that mean perfect crime can really be committed? Okay, today's performance is here. Subscribe, boom, review. No meeting next week.